Welcome, everybody, to the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast, a weekly automotive podcast hosted by four drivers from the PDX Sim team. Myself, Sean, followed up by Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Join us every Monday as we drop a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast where we talk about sim racing, motorsports, and street cars, and just kind of chit-chatting and bullshitting along the way. So join us every Monday for a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show. Real quick, if you're a sim racer and you're looking for a new sim rig, check out the affiliate link down below for Extreme Sim Racing. I run an Extreme Sim Racing cockpit for about a year and a half now, and I love it. It's well built. There's no flex. They got great customer service. They got all kinds of products. And right now, if you buy anything through the website, you get a month of iRacing for free. I think it's a month or 3 months. You're going to want to click the link and go check it out because you get some free iRacing to go along with your purchase. And they got Sim Magic gear and all kinds of stuff. So check out the Extreme Sim Racing affiliate link. We'd really appreciate it. Plus, they got some pretty great stuff. Also, if you're thinking about starting your own podcast like we did, check out the affiliate link for Buzzsprout. We chose Buzzsprout because it's easy to use, easy to figure out. And if you're new at this thing, check them out. Check the affiliate link. On your second build cycle, they're going to kick you back $20 in Amazon gift cards. So check it out. We'd really appreciate it. And also at the bottom, there's a support the show link. That'll take you to our PayPal account. If you'd like to donate to the show, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening and enjoy the show.
Yep.
Woo! What? Huh? Woo! Yes.
Oh, we're live!
We are live. We're coming at you live.
Live!
And another episode of the DGDR podcast with the boys Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. How's your dudes, boys?
Hey.
Yo.
Wow. Coming off from an episode that everybody said was amazing.
Right? And if you haven't heard it, go check it out. We had YouTube streamer Grove Street Racing on, Mike, and it was a great episode, I thought. A lot of good nuggets. In there.
Yeah. I have non-racing people that listen because they're nice. Thanks, Rob. And he said it was a very, very good interview, and everybody should listen to it, even for non-racers.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it, Rob. Thanks for the listen. Let's give Rob a round of applause.
And
there you go, Rob. Shout out for Rob.
Thanks, Rob. Thank Mike. Mr. Grove Street. Thanks for doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Much appreciate it
for coming on. Definitely.
We'll be getting your teammate Mullet on here soon.
Yes. Got to get Mullet
on.
Yeah. That'll be a good one. So Mullet, if you're listening, we're going to be getting a hold of you to schedule for you to come on the show. Get Mullet on and talk some Gran Turismo.
Just
next week.
Dude, well, let's talk about this past week because it was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah. Well, this last week was a lot of fun.
It was. Some dynamic weather. You didn't know if it was going to rain or not. Did anyone get enough? Okay, we're talking about Daily Race C, Le Mans.
Daily C.
No chicanes, Group 4 cars. And what was it? How many laps?
It was
going blank. 5? 5 laps?
5 lap.
5 lap battle. Group 4s. And then did anyone get enough rain to where they had to switch tires? Or did it make it real sketch going around? I got some rain, but not enough to where it was sketchy. I don't think it ever got above halfway.
No.
Unfortunately, I only got Monday, and because I got sick for the week.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
I'm better now, so not to worry, everybody out there. I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better, everybody.
Mike is fine. Don't panic.
He's back.
But I'm going to put this out here. While I was down and out, I was able to watch some people streaming. And one of the streams, I mentioned this already to Todd. Todd was in one of the streams I watched. I think it was Andrew Racing. And the race turned to shit.
Did it?
And it was funny because like everybody went off at the when it was. I think Andrew was in like 10th or somewhere around that mark, and lap 2, maybe 3, somewhere around there. It all went to shit. Todd was at I think third place or something like at that point. And then like everybody went and their dog went off the track, and Todd was like 3 seconds ahead of everybody.
Whoa!
I was like, "Go, Todd, go!"
Yeah,
and then Andrew comes through Indy, passing everybody, and then you see Todd the next corner off in the third.
Just enough. I thought like it's not enough.
No.
Like, dude, it just fucking pushed, and I'm like, oh my god, that was like.
Dude, that was a hard race.
It was fun.
It was. Yeah. No, I loved it.
Yeah, that race though I did watch with Todd though was the rain. It came on like heavy and hard, like real quick, real fast, and the track just went to shit like within like a minute. It was just done. Everybody was just everywhere. Even like fucking it was just like pure laughter. Like it was just like holy fuck,
right?
If I was in it, I would have just been like fuck, like oh my god, this is hilarious. Like,
right?
And almost every other race I saw from Europe and everything else was just like that. When the weather actually hit, it was just a laugh fest. People loved it. They didn't give a shit about going off.
Right?
It was just oh my god, about time we had some fun. You know, and that's what it was. You know, it was just pure fun.
It was a good race.
I really wish I could have got some races in on that one though.
Yeah.
Okay, what did everybody think of the Nations Cup race, the
Daytona
787B at Daytona? Whoa. What did you think of that race?
That was a workout.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Daytona, and then the transition
in that car. Yeah,
the transition from day to night, back to day. Oh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good. And once you kind of got the rhythm of that car, it wasn't too bad around that track.
No, it wasn't.
Depending on the
just
wind.
Powered out in third.
Yeah.
You just had to roll on the throttle, the right way.
And were we all in one of the races towards the end? The good one where Grove and Andrew were going back and forth? Were we on? I think
that was the only race. Yeah, that was the only race I was able to be in, and I came in.
Yeah, it was the last race of the night. That's right. Yeah,
nice.
I fucked up and made it back to 9th, but
I missed that one.
The only way I did it was because of being consistent.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have a question. Jim and I have already discussed this. Why did they make all of a sudden the 787 so impossibly OP?
Dude, that thing was... I tried it.
Why did it get almost 100 horsepower boost? And everything else got a 100 horsepower... decrease.
Mm-hmm. And
GT7.
But now Jim and I discussed this. Anytime if you ever noticed, pretty much any car that's is overpowered or been overpowered has been a sponsored car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, always, dude.
Mazda
Money is not a sponsor.
Oh.
Yeah, and there were a bunch of new Mazda decals in the decal store.
Oh, something coming down the pipeline.
Exactly. They just picked up Hyundai and whatnot and things like that. So I think maybe they're bumping it to give either entice or there is possibly a new future sponsor with Mazda.
That's
because you got to think the Mazda concept.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean, kind of thing in the game.
Yeah.
And that's becoming a thing now. Like all the manufacturers are wanting.
And
to
I'm
get
sure
on
every
that.
year it's going to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whoever decides to throw the most money, hey, marketing, it makes sense for us company to, you know, donate X amount of dollars.
Right.
And
we'll make your car better.
Now releasing, they're selling 1/45th scale models. Mazda is now of the actual car.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, and which I looked up a lot of stuff after we talked about that, and which leads me to believe that they may actually be making that car.
Oh shit! No shit.
Interesting.
As a limited run.
Is that going to be the replacement RX-7 or RX?
No, it's going to be. I think it's going to be one of those. There's 150. There's 200 of them made.
Okay.
Who wants to pay the $1 million for it?
Right.
The Mazda,
so like McLaren did.
I don't think so.
Well, it's a Mazda concept engine car. You know what I mean? It's made into a GT3 car. So if they put it out as a limited edition GT3 road car, like for example the Porsche GT3, right? They could fetch a pretty penny for a limited run, and
right.
You never know. So, but yeah, they're selling the die-cast models 1/45 now as a enticement, I think.
Interesting. That race was a ton of fun. The only way you could do very well was not making a mistake.
Yeah,
I will just put it this way. I was 12 seconds ahead of somebody that I love just beating into the ground.
Yeah.
Especially watching what he did to a teammate in the race earlier.
Yep.
So to put somebody 11 and a half, almost 12 seconds behind me was just like a good F you.
Good.
It feels really good. Just was fast, didn't get any trouble. There was a dirty driver that we all know about, and I just let him go past me. I just slowed down and let him go because I wasn't going to ruin my race.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's best,
you know. Yep.
Exactly.
And how did you feel? How did you feel about the race yesterday? I thought it was boring.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was an exciting race. Yes, I did horribly, but that was because of my own mistake. I actually think. What manufacturers are people using?
I went with Chevy.
Chevy. Go.
Chevy. Well, you didn't go with Chevy, Todd. It came down to the Wheel of Fortune spin. It was the Wheel of Death. It was down to Sean picked Dodge.
Yeah, that Viper. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the Viper.
He loves the
I've
Viper.
been looking at Vipers online to buy. I've been getting out of control.
For real.
I'm not going to buy one. I'm not. Should I, audience, buy one? Let us know. Send us a message.
Yeah, if you're going to make a lot of videos,
Viper.
you know.
Viper. My son, he's just like, he's like, are we getting a Viper? No, dude. No. I'm not getting a Viper. Why are you looking at him all the time? I have an obsession right now. It'll pass. I just need to stare at him.
It was like Disney car
yep.
for 2022. It's the Viper for 2023.
Okay, hold on. Mike, what did you go with?
Jaguar.
Nice.
Jaguar. And how did it drive?
Not bad, I'll tell you that. It's not too bad. It's a little sketch at times, especially if you just don't get the gears right. And I was having trouble. My brain wasn't on straight because it was my first race back in the week. And I had to get some tips from one of our good men, Jermaine, who came into my stream. Yeah, he came over and gave me some tips in my stream there to shifting properly through corners and stuff because I wasn't too sure. And when I did, it worked out well. My biggest issue was stupid drivers and putting their noses in when they shouldn't and spinning me out and then getting pushed off at the hairpin. And I lost my cool. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't.
We're gonna have to work out Mike losing his cool.
Yeah,
and then Todd and I did the. Yeah, Todd and I did the old wheel of torture to see who got Ford or Chevy because we decided to go with American cars for us. American. And Todd got the Chevy and I got the Ford, and you like the Chevy, Todd?
I do. I like the Corvette, so.
But you feel that it's been fucked by the game and it's slow.
Yeah. So if they could get it back to where it should be, it can be a very competitive car. But I do like it overall, though.
I haven't driven that one since the game came out, and I know, in my opinion, the car is kind of still fast like it was, but because of the stupid moves and physics and body roll issues that they have, to make it fast, it's undrivable. So to actually drive it like in steady and sturdy, it's slow as fuck. That's the problem right now.
I was driving the Ford GT, and it's pretty solid. It's a little sketch over curbs. Like, I couldn't hit the curbs at the final chicane like I can in the Porsche. It bounced me off.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, coming out of the let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 4, that complex, it just spun. It spun. I have no idea why. There was no steering wheel movement. It just snapped. Boop. Yep. And I was gone. But the problem is when you're in those lobbies, you got no chance if you make one mistake or something like that happens.
Yeah, you can't.
But I kept racing just for the experience to get used to driving it. And I like the car.
Yeah.
It's way better than it was when they released it. So, I mean, I don't mind it at all. Right. I'll drive it, and I can't wait to be in the Mustang.
Yeah. There you go.
Group 4 Mustang, yeah.
Group 4 Mustang's a solid car.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Group 4 Corvette when we get a chance to.
I wanted to ask you there, Todd. What was because the Vet used to be fairly notorious for tires being chewed the fuck up. How was the tire wear overall?
I pitted early on lap 4. So I was able to complete the race, but by lap 12, 13, the tires fell off and shit. So I mean, if I would have gone to 6, that would have brought me to lap 15, whatever, and 16, whatever. So, but I just try to take a gamble and everything. But yeah, I mean, I drove maybe 40 miles before the race or whatever that thing. So it had been a while, but overall, I thought it felt pretty good, but I can get more out of it. But
I think we all have a good group of cars. Going in.
I think it's cool.
I think our Group 4 cars are the best, though, when it comes down to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that Viper was used in that Daily C race. That's what I was using.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
it's a good, solid people,
especially car. In Europe, were using the Viper. Here, is a mixed bag,
and it's good on tires, dude. I pitted in that manufacturer's race at the end of 5 and was able to make it no problem. A little bit sketchy at the end,
the GT.
But was able to make it happen.
And Sport by 2 manufacturers were Chevy and Dodge. So I like the Viper and the Corvette.
The Viper is actually the Group 4 Viper is the baseline for straight line speed for all Group 4.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Viper.
Everything is based off of that.
Really?
It's like when they graph it, everything is plus minus the Viper, and there's nothing plus on the Viper. Everything is coming back up to the Viper. Even the Veyron. The Veyron just comes back up at the end for straight line speed. Nothing goes above it. Like the Viper is. People say that the Veyron is like the actual fastest. No, the Viper is the fastest Group 4 in the game.
Damn, Viper.
That's just accelerating, not fastest top speed.
No, it is. It is.
The Viper. Dude, I'm sorry. Last week, I loved the Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, forget about the
Lamborghini.
The Lamborghini was very good.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was great. And the Ferrari was pretty fast too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Speaking of daily races, let's talk to Coach Mike.
Oh yeah, let's hit it, Coach.
Yeah, what do we got today?
Oh, Coach Mike.
Coach Mike.
Coach Mike.
New races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about this week's races, Coach Mike.
Well, I'm just first going to say brace yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
If you thought last week's was great, brace yourselves.
Oh no, are they amazing?
Oh, you have no idea what we're in
die?
for. Start with.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
We're going to start with the Daily A that, well, not much of us ever do, but we do know people out there enjoy Daily A very much so. It's at Lego Major West End Reverse.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in the BAC Mono.
Ooh, okay. So let me guess. Comfort Hards.
Racing Hards.
Oh. Wait. Is Race A going to be the race this week?
It might be.
It might actually be. It's going to be 6 laps on Racing Hards. So it actually might be the race. Having said that, anybody listening are going to be like, what? Race A's the race? What?
Right.
Because here's where it gets really juicy. Yet again, Daily B is at Deep Forest. Yay.
Yeah.
4 cars.
Yeah.
Let's see. When was the last time we did that?
laps.
Like a month and a half or two? And 5 laps. Oh.
BTR,
We haven't done that, 4 times this year?
Viper.
3 times this year?
Yeah. It's going to be race mediums, which is the only benefit I guess about that. But at the same time,
that's not bad.
I'm so sick and tired of Daily B, Group 4, GTR, and whatnot in the cars. Enough is enough. Fix your BOP.
Fix your BOP.
So we can enjoy the race. Other than that, that one's an average, the typical bull crap, same old race. So no big surprise there.
Yeah.
Then we get into the real winner of the whole week. And when I say real winner, very heavy on the sarcasm. Daily C, for some unbeknownst reason, PD has made into a Sylvie race at Suzuka. Now,
can you use the Group 4?
You get to use one of the following cars. You get to drive the Sylvie Q S13 88 edition, the KD from 90, the K Type S from 94, the 180 SX from 96, the K Aero S14 from 96, the Slady from 98, or the Spec R Aero from 02. All road tires.
What are the tires?
Any sport tire you wish, over 7 laps, because the catch to this is it's a tuning race where you have to have below 600 pp performance points or 350 horsepower and 1,000 kilograms.
Ooh.
How dramatic.
So, an absolutely, some people might enjoy it, but to me, it's an absolute dog shit.
Oh, yeah. The tuners out there are going to enjoy the shit out of this
race. Come on. This is a joke, right?
Us, we're not.
This has to be a joke.
I mean, Mike, you might want to tune one of these babies. I mean, I might try it. Just to see if we could find a good tune.
I mean, it's at a good track, but...
Well, I can put a car together.
I'm going to be doing the S15.
It's going to be the... Well, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you to tune it to be competitive, you're going to have to add power to it and whatnot and things like that, which is going to take away from your performance points, which means you're only going to be able to put on crappy tires to be competitive. So your competitive car now slides off the track.
So,
so you're saying it's an ACC kind of week.
You can, yeah. I mean, you can go the best tires and try to suspension, and so hope you carry a little more momentum in the corners. But
I'm just going to point out, this is the type of person that would set that kind of race.
The recommended amount of dedicated wham I should have to server.
Just gonna say, hold on, let's hear that again. Hey, could you create a race for us this week? And how much? The
recommended amount of dedicated wham I should have to server.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Polyphony. Stop letting non-racers plan your races. It's just it's ridiculous. You are just Jimbo's rants happening right now. It didn't happen last week, so you get a good one this week.
And this is why they need to add a race D. Or make this a race A to give us a good C for.
Oh, dude, look how many fucking Nissans they have in the game, and Sylvia's, and probably promised Nissan, like, we'll give you a week of
shit cars. We're gonna give you a week of shit cars to race. It's a fucking joke that this week is happening. It's a fucking joke. Number one, why are the Nissans always being used? Why is the Nissan now the strongest car BOP wise? Because, PD doesn't understand the best thing they need to do is make every car drive really well, and then you just adjust weight and horsepower to make sure the lap times are equal. That way everybody gets a chance to drive the car they like, and you can have multi-car exciting races. But no, PD's decided not to do that. Instead, they're getting money in their pockets from Nissan or Mazda, and that's how they do it. And then they let some fucking computer nerd decide what the race is going to be, because those aren't people that like to race that are creating those races, right?
Yeah.
You would think.
Like, who wants to race that race?
I don't. I mean, I might try it once.
On paper, until I do it, but it doesn't sound like the most fucking exciting.
Guess what? On paper, or in practice, it's going to be shit. It's going to be shit.
It's just going to suck because a lot of people are just going to be all over the place.
I wonder why people don't play this game right now.
Because it's at Suzuka. It's not a very wide track. Not a lot of good places to pass.
It's going to be pushed to pass every corner.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's going to like the race.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Are they going to have heavy ghosting again, you think?
No, probably not. No.
Probably not in Daily C. Only on Daily A when there's no SRDR.
I gotcha.
Well, yeah, I mean, like at
ACC,
the DR head, people were
weak.
getting... Yeah, it is an ACC. But last week's
tune into our ACC podcast, or not podcast, races tonight.
Monday, tonight. But people are getting for drafting and shit. Their DR and SR.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And drafting
they were
too
dropping
hard, people. Yeah. Plus a lot of penalties in that race.
Oh, penalties for hitting inside walls. Penalties for hitting inside walls.
I think they at least for last week, and we'll see from streams for this week. I think they turned the sensitivity back up.
Ooh.
For all the penalty system.
Okay, not good.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have a race on long straightaways, you know that drafting's gonna happen. So why are you turning the penalties and the DRSR drops when you know that's what's going to happen? But you're not going to tell it. You're not going to tell anybody that.
No. And why the fuck do you have the fucking yellow flag rules on in a fucking heavy ghosting situation race with rain? People are flying off the track and fucking because you didn't fly off the track. I've seen this happen. 4 cars went off the track. 1 car was coming back on, and fucking Andrew went through the corner perfectly fine. Everybody's ghosting. He just keeps driving, and he got a 3-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag.
Oh,
turn off your yellow flag rule. Turn it off. Don't have the yellow flag rule. It's absolute garbage.
Wow, so he was supposed to slow down, not pass them.
Exactly. Let them
he was supposed to stop. He was supposed to stop on track because they don't need a yellow flag rule. Yeah. It's stupid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have ghosting, then you don't have a
yellow.
Nope.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Nope. That's stupid. Yep. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. Right now, PD, you're stupid.
I've had it happen in the past, but it was, and then I seen it again almost happen, and it was the same Andrew again, another race. He was like, whoa, and he basically slowed down into almost a standstill going through Indy to avoid passing somebody so he wouldn't get another 3-second penalty because the yellow flags were out.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. PD, you're just driving people away.
Oh, yeah.
You just are. Like, people don't want to race because it's not fun. People don't want to play your game because it's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. And look, we do a Monday night, every Monday night stream on GT, all the new dailies. Guess what we're not doing?
We're not doing it tomorrow night. Oh, excuse me, tonight. We're not doing it tonight.
Nope.
We're not going to be doing. We're going to be doing ACC, and we'll be inviting people in.
ACC.
Yeah, let's send out invites and see if we can get a full lobby with everybody that we know.
Guarantee we probably could.
Because it's just stupid. It's just stupid.
Some ACC.
I'm mad. So let's move on. Let's move on from this because it's making me angry.
Well, if you don't want to donate to Sean getting a Viper, hit up the PayPal and donate today.
Hey, Jim, what's that American racing thing? Didn't they have some news?
Oh, hey, hit the music, Sean. Hit the music.
What are we talking about?
Stop. Hit the music.
What? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, and he screwed up the soundboard.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
And
I got to go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
No, because it's on the Discord, but it takes you to the YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's an ad that you can't.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, there we go.
Oh. Yeah. Woo-ho.
Get him.
Woo-ha! Woo! NASCAR, here we come.
Get him, boys.
All right,
drivers the big news is drivers want bigger trophies.
Big trophies. Get him.
There you go. That's your NASCAR news.
Yep, that's it.
NASCAR news.
But in other NASCAR news, they announced.
But in other NASCAR news, what are the drivers, Sean, for the Project Garage 56?
That guy, Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, JJ.
Good old Jay. Jensen Button from F1, and I forgot the other guy.
That's, you know what?
Mike Rockenfeller.
Mike Rockenfeller, yeah. I tell you, the one man that I would marry, Jensen Button. Is going to be racing.
Jimbo,
I'll be watching that in-car cam. Anytime he's going to be in the car, I will be doing in-car cam.
Dude, that's, when I heard that announcement, I was like, Jensen Button? Oh shit!
So happy about that. And if you haven't had a chance, read both of Jensen Button's books. They're awesome.
Yeah,
they're great.
They are good. Got them on audiobook. Great.
Now, I'm getting dirty looks now because I said that. I'm just gonna say.
Well, it was great because this over the weekend, the motorsports season kicked off with the 24 hours at Daytona. But we're not going to spoil it for Jimbo because he hasn't finished it. But I'll tell you what, the LMP2 finish is great.
Incredible.
It was great. And then, it was just good all the way around.
Yeah. What about that Daytona MX 5.
Oh yeah, the
the MX-5, the Miata race.
Race one. There was 2 races, but yeah,
race 1 and race 2 were both incredible races.
They were.
Some of the best racing I've ever seen. It was so good. Race 1 was great, definitely.
First through 9 were 4/10 off each other.
Jeez. Well, I'll tell you, IMSA's got some good race weekends. If you're going to an IMSA race weekend, you're in for a good weekend of racing between the Miatas.
You're getting your money's worth.
The VP Challenge, and then the
everything
Michelin Pilot Sport Challenge.
Yep.
Super Trofeo.
Yep. Super Trofeo.
You know, it's funny because I always saw on iRacing they have the Mazda League. They're always racing the little Mazdas like that all the time, and it's always like that too. And I didn't, I just thought even when we rate the roadsters and stuff like that, and things.
Yeah,
GT
Road Atlanta.
They're pretty interesting, close races. I never expected to be a real the real life situation to be that intense as well.
Right.
Oh, dude, yeah,
they get
the cars. The crazy thing was the amount of cars within a second of each other.
Yeah.
That was the crazy thing. One guy would make a mistake and he'd go from 1st to 15th.
Right.
It was amazing. It was so cool. I just loved it. I think, and I'm going to, so far through the 20 or the 19 and a half hours that I've watched of the 24-hour.
Yeah.
I would say the MX-5 race was way more exciting.
Oh, it is.
Way more exciting.
Forth.
Yeah.
Almost every lap you had a new person leading and just, or, going in back, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are battling. And
is that a 45-minute sprint?
It is. Yep. Yeah. For both timed races, 45
just
minutes.
Fucking hitting it. No pits. Just
go. Great fucking great race. And elbows out. Fucking.
Yeah,
so good, so good. Yeah, and I actually saw who won the race on accident. The 24 hours.
So we could talk about nothing else below that.
I don't know anything else other than that car winning. So don't tell me anything. It's probably going to be the next couple days before I know. So keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear anything else. And by that, I mean not you guys, because you're going to blab about it. Anybody else that decides to.
Well, I'll just say them Acuras. Jesus.
Why do you get... Yo, dude. They were going full out the entire race.
Oh, God.
Full out the entire race. But out of all of them, the Cadillacs sound the best.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah. By far. But
I like the way they look, too.
The Acura.
Yeah.
And they're fast.
You like
it's going to be
Batman front end.
Yeah, I do. I think the Caddies and the Acuras are going to go at it, but fucking.
Oh, they are.
Dude, that Acura, man. Jesus.
Yes.
Did you see? God, what's his nuts? The owner.
I didn't see any nuts.
No nuts today.
No, I haven't seen nuts. I can't say that. I have seen nuts today.
Was it Taylor or something racing?
Oh, Wayne Taylor?
Yeah, Wayne Taylor. That's God, I went blank. But yeah, he was pretty disappointed there at the end.
They had issues with their car.
They did.
They had issues with their car. All
and
through the race,
back.
too.
They were close when especially, well, won't say too much, but you know who won.
Yeah, don't say anything.
You know who won. But yeah, it's good. Give it a watch. You'll enjoy it. Good stuff.
Oh, I love that the racing season has started.
Yes.
I'm so happy about that.
F1, March 5th,
but we're
round
not
1.
Talking about it.
Yep.
It started, but we're not talking about it.
Oh, Mike. Formula One news, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, it's not been completely and publicly released in information, but rumor strong, very strong, pretty much locked in gold. Red Bull new powertrain supplier is going to be Ford manufacturing.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah,
No
it's being
Honda?
announced in New York. Yeah, no, Honda was already backing out.
Yeah.
And Red Bull was going to go into their own.
Yeah, I know,
Go into
but
their own
Ford will
building,
be
but-
the supplier.
Yeah, I think there's
Crazy.
going to be a 1 year.
Well, because
No,
it was going to be
I can
Porsche,
tell you-
and then
hold
Porsche
on.
fell through.
I'll tell you what it's going to be. Ford's going to put their name on the Red Bull power plant.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
Red Bull has their engine factory, and it's going to be a Honda engine with a Ford stamp on it.
Pretty much, whatnot, to a point. I
That's
think
false advertisement.
I think there will be some Ford engineering involved in that. I think it's
I
they've
hope
taken
so.
basically Honda's basically
Architecture.
architecture, which is phenomenal. Told Honda to step aside, or Honda said we're stepping aside anyways. And then Red Bull needs more money to continue development on that. And Ford, as a race division, is already well established and whatnot. So it's only beneficial for them to throw some money in the ring there, put their stamp on the engine block kind of thing, and away they go. Now they're in the door and Formula One.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to be very interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what comes of that.
Wait, it's going to be great.
And like we were talking before the show, I think you're right, Mike. I think that's one of the reasons Red Bull is blocking Andretti so hard. Although, what a great rivalry, Ford versus Chevy.
That's what I was. Yep.
Yep. Or I should say Ford versus GM Cadillac, but same difference.
But too, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about that and how they don't want Andretti coming into the series. And they were also saying because then that's another team to split up the prize pool with. And so the prize pool shrinks.
To lose the prize pool. And the Red Bull, Christian Horner's already come out and said, yeah, it's about the money. We only want their money. We don't want them.
Right.
Right.
Like he literally came out and said, yeah, we don't want them. We just want the money.
Right.
Show me the money.
It's for upfront and honest, but it's pretty freaking ignorant.
Right.
You know?
Oh, everybody, that's time.
That's time.
That's time. That actually went by. That actually went by a lot faster than I expected.
Super fast. Well, I guess that puts the wrap on episode 23 of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. And next week, guys, you're gonna want to join us because we got Jamie, YouTube streamer Red Ken Racing, is gonna be joining us from the UK.
Jamie Kennedy, like Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, that's
like the Jamie Kennedy show.
Yeah, hilarious, right?
Malibu, Most Wanted.
Malibu's Most Wanted. Like one of the dudes with. I can't wait to ask him about. Can't wait to ask him about being with Leonardo DiCaprio in the Romeo and Juliet movie. Very excited about that.
Right.
Yes.
Hell yeah! That's gonna be a good episode. I can't wait.
Yeah, Red Ken Racing. We will be having him on. I'm very excited. I like Jamie a lot.
Same.
Super cool dude. And ask him why he switched to ACC and is not coming back to GT7.
Not coming back. Won't do it. Tried
Never.
it. No.
Tried
ACC.
it,
He's killing it in
back.
ACC too. He just sat down with the trainer and did all that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be filled with nuggets on that one. I can't wait. And his channel's grown the fastest I've seen of a new guy in a long time. Already passed 1,000 subscribers.
Already passed 1,000.
And so he's doing something right. He is doing something right.
He's being consistent in streaming. And he's got a good personality. So yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's busy streaming. He's also busy on Instagram, really promoting the crap out of himself, which is really a big thing. Is cross-platform promotions.
Yep.
Marketing. Yeah, I need to take a class or something, you know.
All right, guys. Well, I will say this. Have a great week.
Yep.
Tune in tonight and watch us do ACC. And not Gran Turismo.
Yep. Driver swaps.
A real racing game.
Yeah.
If you're interested,
But I'm still
us a
pumped on the
message, we can get
VR
you
too.
invited.
Since I bought it, I'm still pumped. Don't let me down, GT7. Don't
They
let me
already have.
down.
Yeah.
That is it.
Oh, and hey, don't forget to tune into all of our channels. Don't forget PDX_sim_team on the Instagrams. And then all of our individual accounts are linked from there, including our YouTubes. And tune in tonight for ACC night.
ACC. All right, guys. See you next week.
ACC.
ACC, see you later.